Okay. Okay, this is like a very serious situation in a way. This is a situation that goes through several allegations and several key issues within the foundation of the world. I don't know if this is going to work immediately. Uh, there we go. That should definitely be working. Awesome. So, oh god. Okay, so several issues over like the past couple, I don't know, days, weeks, years. So over the last like couple years, there has been a long string of controversies surrounding this content creator, Bella Rose, also known as OnlyJayus. And I am angry. I'm not angry at people that think that Jayus is lying or that Mattie is lying. I'm only Jayus. Yes, that is the that is the content creator I am talking about today. Um, this is not the first time, and I'm sure as hell won't be the last time. Here's more controversy. No, this is continuing controversy. Where in this video, it starts off with this video. I will react to this video right now. Um, okay, good. Yeah, don't worry, I got you. Um, basically, what has gone on is she rapid fired about things that have come out against her and lies about her. I'm not entirely sure if they're all lies. I'm not entirely sure if they're all truths. But in my personal opinion, with it awakening an entire situation on the entire like span of both YouTube and TikTok, I just think that it is only really fair that I talk about it. Now, but imagine needing to buy a book on how to not be, on how not to be racist. I mean, you bring up a fair point in a way. Um, hold on. Um, hold on. I need to get up the YouTube video. Oh god, I'm not signed in. I'm not signed in on my own YouTube account, bro. What the fuck? Okay, I'm signed in now. I'm just gonna search OnlyJayus because, to my knowledge, only only Belarus has talked about this. Um. Dora. Oh my god, I have 890 goddamn fucking videos. Just shit. Sweet. Um. This is the first. You should probably sign in then. I've just signed in. Um. So okay, I'm gonna start off with this, and then there is this YouTube video that I feel it necessary to react to on camera, even though I have already watched it. Okay, so yeah, if I scroll down,
So I
okay,
want to
yes,
start. Let's rapid fire all the live.
okay, so Sunny V2 made a vid on it too, but of course that is a tad bias. It, why is he? Why is it considered a tad bias? Hold on, I need the answer to that before I continue with what I'm doing now. Why is that a tad bias? I kind of need to know now. Is it because of his past controversies? cleaning my glasses while I wait for you to chat again. Oh wow. Because because of the content style, the way he posts his content is based on information used against the supposed target of the content, and the info gathered does usually consist mainly of controversy against said person. I don't watch too much of Sunny V2 because in the past, what I can respect, like if he got equal info for both sides, the video would not do quite as well. I mean, okay, so what I'm here to do is react to all the TikToks and the YouTube video. I have them all here. As you can see, I've favorited them. Um, I've favorited them, so they are done in order here. Bet you're excited for school to continue. Yes, yes, please continue. I am gonna continue. I'm not excited for school to continue. It can go up you, weirdos asshole. I need more goon material from your voice. What? Very shut up.
Let's
Anyways,
rapid fire.
so we're gonna watch the rapid fire. Must have been the wind. I can promise you it wasn't. Anyways, so yes, I've favorited it here, and we're gonna watch this, and then I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna talk about what she says every now and then. You need to be banned at some point for how far you're taking those jokes. It must have been the wind. I'm gonna punch you. I will punch you. I will punt kick you. No, you won't. Trust me, I will. I will find you. Obviously, I'm joking. I'm not trying to get my own controversy here. No, you won't.
All the lies that get spread about me. Let's
Okay.
rapid fire all the lies that get spread about me. Aren't you racist? No. I did say slurs as a teenager though, which was racist and homo.
Okay. First of all, what teenager? I'm gonna come out right and say it. What teenager, specifically teenager, hasn't said slurs that were either homophobic or racist? I'm gonna be honest. The amount of teenagers that I know that have shouted the N word is insane. Like I too am guilty. I too am guilty. But obviously, I I know for a fact that I don't know any better than I'm dumb as fuck. You said black in Spanish. I remember. Yep. Well done. Um. No, I've said the full blown N word before. Um. But the thing is, like, I'm willing to admit that. Yeah, yeah. It was that chat that made me it was that chat that made me say it. You arsehole. Um, don't giggle at it. Anyways, so I know plenty of teenagers that are just really stupid and decide to say slurs. It's bad, yes, and we need to stop training or allowing our kids to do it, but kids do it.
Homophobic and probably a bunch of other things, but you know what? A lot can change about a person in 11 years. Didn't you cheat on your ex-girlfriend?
Okay, yeah, a lot can change about someone in 11 years. Come on, man.
Didn't you cheat on your ex-girlfriend? No! I got cheated on with a minor and
Okay, so that is the first thing that mentions May. I think it's one of the only ones. Dodging them. Most people need to take notes. Okay, this comment here. Pause at the worst moments. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this chat here is actually really true. You notice how she actually addressed important things instead of dodging them. Most people need to take notes because most people do. They keep just dodging the most important
Y'all
parts.
still support them. Well, don't you have
Yep.
a domestic violence charge and a restraining order on you?
No.
We went to court and I won because it was bullshit. She lied for TMZ money.
Bruh.
And then when I started dating somebody new, she came to my door with a 9-page letter begging for me back. Well, don't you support kill all men? No, what the fuck? Well, you hate.
I mean, she did mistakes, but I respect for her actually addressing it. Cough, cough. I mean, one thing I will say is that OnlyJayus has made mistakes. She has addressed them. And in the video that we will watch on YouTube, it will point out several key points about this whole drama and the whole getting cheated on thing with a minor.
Hate all men. I hate abusive men, and good men know the difference. You're a sick.
Hello, I know the difference. Mostly because I'm abused in my relationship. I'm joking. Don't that, please.
Satanist. I mean, I read the Satan commandments.
Great pause. Yeah, I know. I'm bad at it.
And they seem pretty fine to me.
I'm telling your girlfriend. Do you even? Okay, don't post her name, but do you know who my girlfriend is? Okay, we're gonna move on from that.
Man, that makes more sense than the Christian shit. So
I love people know. Okay, yeah, moving on.
sure. You copy all your content.
Okay, what was that point that she just made?
You copy all your content.
Nope, before that.
Commandments, and they seem pretty fine to me, man. That makes more sense than the Christian shit. So sure. You copy.
To be fair, the Christian commandments do make zero fucking sense in a lot of people's cases. In my case, I am an atheist. None of it matters to me. I do not believe in God, but ayo. So yeah, none of it matters to me. I don't know. Why did she move her head like that when she said you're copying all your content?
All your content.
She's moving the camera and her neck. But in the way she's moving it, it is a bit freakish. But I think she wanted to do that for like a decent transition. She's scary, skinwalker. Oh god. That's her next controversy. She's a skinwalker.
Make fun fact content. I read facts online and then I.
So technically, some content creators cannot be real. In a good or bad way, if lizard people exist. So technically she does copy her content off the internet. Both ways. Brilliant. So yeah, technically she does copy her content, but it's off the internet, and sure, she will get inspired by other people, but that's inspiration, and taking the facts from their videos is just, that's the same thing as like going into school, learning something 5 years later, using that in like your job because you learned it to get that job. Like, I'm sorry, but that makes no fucking sense. You can't accuse someone of copying content when literally the premise of the content is to tell facts. Like, oh, how do I change this to make it my own content? You fucking can't. It's a fact. You need to tell the fact. You are going to be on my podcast, yes? Was this on your Discord server? Was this mentioned on your Discord server? Because if it wasn't, then probably not. I don't know. It was not. Yeah, then I might do a podcast stream, though I may put it out there. If you can make a podcast voice channel that locks in the members of that podcast episode, that will be great, because then I will happily be involved with it. I might not be streaming it, but although I might. Yeah, so like, I'll happily get involved with your podcast that way. Sweet. I'll be involved. Awesome. I've got to deal with someone else's podcast, even though I'm meant to be starting my own podcast at some point. Hold on. Hold on. Why did that
Let's
happen?
rapid
Why did that happen? I don't know what. Distraction.
fire all the lies that
Yeah,
get
well
spread about.
done. You can distract. This is not on the right page. This is not on the right
Let's
page.
rapid fire all the lies that get spread about me. Aren't you racist?
Shut the
No.
fuck up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Get it up. I know that happened. Reposts, no favorites. Okay. See your liked vids? No. We're not leaking that. Good. And good material. I don't have good material. Okay, so this is the end of it, but
You're just annoying and I fucking hate you. Okay. I am annoying and I hate myself. Let's rapid
I am right there. See, so that is that TikTok. Then Mattie feels like it's kind of something that needs to be brought up on their own form because people start bugging her about it, and it goes into this video called "Thank you for your patience calling out the lies," which I've reposted and said that I personally feel I want to watch you. Jesus Christ. So here, at least May gave us actual proof. Proof comes into the next video. Well, I say the next video. The next video that we're gonna watch after this TikTok, which is 3 minutes and 36 seconds long. Um, yeah. So this has got screenshots in it. And this comment means nothing to me because I see evidence in the next YouTube video. I don't know if it's in the TikTok video. I haven't seen the next TikTok, but I do know it's addressing and it's about the whole controversy and it's the receipts and all. But
I want to start this off by saying that I never wanted to give any attention to the blatant lies that are being told about me right now, but I really
that's bullshit because basically immediately you hopped on this train. It was a day ago that you posted this, you fucking lying bitch. That is bullshit. This controversy just came out of fucking nowhere. And then you went, ooh, I can make I can make a quick buck out of this. That's what I think is going on here. Um, but yeah, you're welcome. So yeah, I just think that Mattie is a liar. That's my opinion. I'm going to be open-minded for this video though, the stream, because it this is a whole web of bullshit that needs to get sorted in private more than online, but it keeps coming out online. So then, yeah, but I personally think that okay, well, thanks for the emojis. What the fuck? Um, I personally think that Mattie's a liar because well, she jumped onto this bandwagon almost immediately, um, and that's how I feel. Good for you. And she ignored the fact that OnlyJayus made any form of TikTok. She didn't mention that. She doesn't. She calls Jayus Bella because that's her name. Um, but I call her Jayus just because that's her online name, and I don't actually know her in person. And until I know her in person, I'm gonna keep calling her Jayus.
cannot stay quiet any longer.
I'm not planning to take either side, but I can see the relevance on both sides. Motherfucker, we haven't even seen this TikTok yet. You haven't, unless you've already seen this. You can't say you see relevance on both sides.
About the serious accusations that are being made against me. Thank you
No,
so
seen it
much
already.
to absolutely everybody who waited for my response before coming to any conclusions about these accusations.
Okay, so I love summary videos. Fair enough. So I came to a conclusion before this and after this, both the same fucking conclusion of Matt is a lying piece of shit because, well, I just simply don't trust any form of information here, and I will point out why.
Only reason I did not speak out about this issue sooner is because Bella, OnlyJayus, is someone who in the past.
Okay, so here's the first reason I don't trust this son of a bitch is this is cut off February 14th, 2023. Family friendly channel. Bitch, I am not a family friendly channel. Um right here, so February 14th, 2023. It is cut off, so we don't see any messages from there. And all we see is if you don't call me back, I'm gonna show up. That is most likely because at this time they had only really just recently broken up and they were trying to sort more shit out. To my knowledge, this was around when they broke up. I'm pretty sure they broke up in February of either 2022 or 2023. I think it was 2023. So this was probably to sort that stuff out. So, yeah.
Has physically.
This one we're missing a lot, and I mean a lot of context. The fact that the date is circled confuses me. Also, you can see that this is a screenshot of a screenshot. So I'm very confused about why it's a screenshot of a screenshot of messages. But okay. Maybe it was no wait, it has to be to Mattie because it says Mattie's name there. So just for some reason we're not getting any information here. We're not getting told why there's a screenshot. And the date is circled. I'm not entirely sure how this is entirely relevant yet. It'll probably be explained. I'm off night. Cool. This will be uploaded on YouTube if you want to watch the full thing. So yeah, I'm a bit confused about that, but ayo.
Showed up to the place that I live and has previously threatened my physical safety. So yeah.
This was because they were still pissed about it in a horrible mental state. This again pissed about it in a horrible mental state. Again, was full on willing. All right, I'll be here for the ASMR stream. I'm not going to be doing the ASMR stream. The date on the like goal for that cookie clicker video has been expired now. It didn't reach the amount of likes. Again, pissed about it and didn't like them. So they just wanted to get back at me in some way, shape, or form. They wanted to warn them because they were going to go to Coachella together and then they broke up.
Yes, in 2021, I was in a toxic relationship with somebody that I did not know how to communicate with. So why?
If you guys could see me right now, you guys would be seeing me glance at the camera with a "What the fuck do you mean, bitch? You guys were communicating just fine."
While I was at an extremely low point in my life in November of 2022, I kissed somebody else. But it was
Again, with the glancing at the camera here, that is also bullshit. Because Jayus has already proven several times that they were in a bad mental state, and they have literal videos, evidence of themselves in the YouTube video of them being in a bad mental state.
not the person from this screenshot, it was not Amara, and it was absolutely not anyone underage. I did eventually end up telling Bella what happened, when it happened, and who it was with. However, the lies that this person is currently spreading about me and my character are absolutely disgusting. They said that in this screenshot, I was 21 having a relationship with somebody who was 17.
It's cut off the date as to when this video was, so you're not really disproving it, are you, Matty? Like, I'm sorry, but sorry for the attempt at trying to disprove it, but you were failing miserably. because you've cut off the date. So yeah.
Me and the person in this screenshot have never had a physically intimate relationship before or after she turned 18. In fact, since nothing happened between us, I thought we were on good terms, considering she reached
Wrong.
out to me in 2023 just to check in and see how I was doing. I have reached out to her to let her know that it did sting that she would instigate complete lies about me on the internet.
I'm really confused about the comment you left on Bella's post because you and I never did anything besides make those videos together. Which, in hindsight, I understand how they're misleading, but we were also making those videos with everyone else we knew. So Verb basically just admitted to cheating on Bella with several people there. Because that is cheating. Being that physically intimate with someone else is cheating. I would love to call and talk about this because I do know what the truth is, and I am really hurt you would try and push the narrative the other way. This is really well worded for a lie. Okay, I'm not going to outright say that. Okay, well, I did just outright say that. Sorry for those Mattie fans. But it just doesn't seem right. Why, first of all, why would Bella continue to talk about a controversy if they didn't believe that it was truly going the wrong way? Because Mattie's been getting all the support. So what? Like, why would why would Bella bring it back to talk about it more if they didn't truly believe that what they were saying was true? Just doesn't seem like it's going really the right way here. It feels off. I just think it would make so much more sense if like if it just kind of fucking went the it, it just doesn't make sense at all. None of this makes sense. Why would Bella bring back a controversy that ruined her entire career and her reputation just to get the controversy resparked for no other reason other than them thinking that they wholeheartedly believe what they think? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. If it makes sense to you, let me know because it doesn't to me.
She never responded. Bella also claimed that in this screenshot, I was 21, providing alcohol to underage people.
You were, though. There have been several videos. There is a video of them doing not betting, but like guessing who's going to be the most drunk out of it all. I think in 2023, I think that was posted, and I think it was when Bella and Mattie was still dating. And Mattie got the most drunk, but to my knowledge, there was an underage person there. They said they wouldn't be drinking, but that doesn't mean they didn't drink. Like, just like how a couple of days ago my brother said he wouldn't be drinking, he came home drunk and threw up. Just because they say they won't be drinking doesn't mean they didn't drink. Also, with everything we've been told, it's more likely that they did get drunk and that's why they didn't appear in the rest of the video.
I was not 21 in this screenshot. I was 20. This is
Right, you're still like a couple years older. A year difference. That's really it. Sure, it's slightly better. It's not insanely better.
This is me at 20. This is me at 21.
Okay, just because this was you at 20 doesn't mean that you didn't have this hairstyle before you took this photo at the age of 21. You make no sense to me, woman. What the fuck? This could be in your late 21, early 20, or late 20, or early 20, late 21. Like, I'm sorry, but like, this means nothing. This literally means nothing. Who's to say that this isn't an old photo either? Like, who's to say that? Like, there's like so many reasons. Like, I know for a fact that you had this type of hairstyle before and after this hairstyle. I know that because I used to watch you in like 2020 and into 2022 and 2023 actually. 2024 is when I stopped watching you, which is when all the controversy kind of sparked up, where I first saw it, and I ignored it because I didn't remember the usernames. Then 2025, early 2025, I think I watched the controversy videos. Like, oh, I've watched these people. Oh, they broke up. I didn't even know they were dating. Um, yeah, it was like that whole situation.
I also have no idea why Bella is lying that I met Amara when she was 15 years old. This never happened.
You meeting Amara or you meeting Amara when she was 15? I'm joking, alright. I know, like meeting them at 15, that never happened. But saying it never happened sounds a lot like you never met Amara, which is obviously bullshit.
Also never cheated on Bella with Amara, especially.
I love this image. This image is hilarious. It's funny as fuck. Anyway, so that is, I'm pretty sure, disproven in the Bella video that we will watch. Because that is bullshit, to my knowledge.
Not when she was 17. The proof that they have is from a screenshot of me in a red hoodie from December of 2022 and a screenshot of Amara in her own red hoodie from March of 2023, which is over a month after Bella and I went complete no contact, and when Amara was already 18. This was also not my hoodie. We both owned the same Brandy Melville hoodie, and since I feel the need to clarify, Amara...
Okay, that is fair enough. That is a fair enough evidence. I am willing to let that go. The hoodie thing, fair enough. That is for you guys to sort out because I'm not going to agree or disagree with it. But okay, fair enough.
and I started dating on August 6th, 2023, and we hard launched on April 12th, 2024. Amara and I are also both very confused why people would try and tell us when we started dating. Now to address the text screenshots. In 2020, I would get on Zooms and FaceTime to play Among Us. I am well aware that Bella has screenshots of text conversations that I had with people in 2020 that I met through these Zooms. But I've never had an intimate conversation with anybody that I met on these calls, especially anyone underage. And I have proof that somebody who screen recorded a conversation we had in 2020 told Bella that we stopped talking once I found out how old they were. These lies are some of the most disgusting things you can say about someone. In my entire life, I have never been physically intimate or tried to be with absolutely anybody underage. The person...
I'm pretty sure that is considered a blatant, obvious lie. Um, for reasons. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a obvious lie because there is literally one of the people that you cheated on them with, who at the time I believe was a minor, nor going to Bella about it. Like, sorry that ex, your exes are teaming up on you here, but I don't give two shits.
trying to spread lies about me right now is not a trustworthy or credible person. This is somebody who has lied.
That is for us to decide and for you to believe. I personally think Bella is more trustworthy and credible than you. So, yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm opening Coke. There we go. Coca-Cola, not the other Coke. Anyways, I personally think that Bella is more credible and trustworthy than you are due to the one key bit of evidence that I have that says that Bella is telling the truth here, because she is so confident. She is so confident. She has that confidence. Sure, that's what a good liar and manipulator will do. They will act confident. They will be that confident. But it just to me, it just to me screams that Bella is being as honest as she possibly can, and I don't think Bella is lying at all.
In the past and will continue to lie. And I know that from witnessing very personal experiences with them. To anyone who's been in a situation with an abusive ex-partner, you can understand how hard it is to.
This? Are you kidding me? I hope you know that when I commit the thing myself, it will be because of you. The way I said that did not work. I just wanted to avoid being demonetized or something for saying kill. Fuck, I could have said unalive. Never mind. It's not like I'm getting demonetized. I don't have any money. I'm not getting any income from YouTube at all. But it doesn't matter what I say. um, that is a simple warning that Bella is very upset. That is basic. I have before in my own mental state, in my own horrible mental state, said that I would kill myself or I would hurt myself because of someone, because they hurt me just that much. And I wanted them to know because I wanted them to feel bad. I wanted them to suffer with that because I shouldn't have had to suffer. But, it just never fucking happened. Because I was like, you know what? Why would I let them win? This is probably something they want.
Speak up when you feel like your physical safety is in danger. I strongly urge anyone in a similar situation to reach out and get help. You are not alone. And I cannot express enough how grateful I am to the people who have stuck by me and stuck by my truth during this time. I also can't speak any further on this specific situation because my legal team has gotten involved. Thank you.
I would love to see your legal team get involved. Anyways, next one.
Drop the receipts, Jayus. I'm working on it. I don't think I could put all this on TikTok. I'm making it into a YouTube video. A little bit more effort than a TikTok. There's a lot. There's more than I expected. I didn't realize that it was gonna. I thought I was gonna say my piece, and that'd be it. I didn't expect girls to reach out with their own stories. And then I was like, do I go to the cops
Yeah,
with this?
that's
Do I
the
make
whole thing.
videos about this?
More people reached out to JS about it. Excuse you? No, 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 no. Hold on. Let me. Shit, how do I get rid of you? How do I ban you? Hold on. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No, not pin. How do I get rid of the chat? Why won't it? Okay. Do not go to that. That is a bad site. That is a bad site. That is a bad site. Sir, I'm pretty sure I've banned this person before. Timeout ban. There we go. There we go. They are banned from chat. Sweet. Sorry, that was a scam thing. Anyways,
This feels wrong.
see, that was the whole thing. It's like police got involved. There were, well, not police, but other people came out and said stories. I will read some comments here. I'll read these comments here. 17 and 19 isn't bad. And then Bella replied to that with Bella replied to that with, okay, Amara was 17 and Mattie was 22. Caitlin says, as someone who is 19, even I wouldn't go for a 17-year-old. That's a kid. Yo, 17 and 20 isn't that big of a deal. One is adult and one is a child.
Like, what are we doing? But I'm not the victim, so it's not for me. But I got the platform. I'll share it. I can't share everything with TikTok just because this app is weird, so we're gonna move it.
Yeah.
But I can give you something because there still seems to be people that don't believe me. This is a 2020. Mattie is 20 years old here. This person that they're talking to is 17. But hey, don't worry, it's all.
Yeah, I'd be down to hop on a Zoom or FT FaceTime if you want. Okay, cool. I'll text you in like 20 minutes. But you know I'm 17, right? I don't even know how old you are. Yeah, don't worry, it's all good. I'm not that much older.
Good, I'm not that
Okay, if you say so. I'm sad we
much
can't meet in
older.
person because of the stupid
We can
pandemic.
hop on a FaceTime later. And we got more. So
Jesus.
stay put. I'm gonna keep making my normal content because my life has to continue. I still go to school. Like I didn't expect to be put. I put myself in.
You still go to Bish? Aren't you like 20 something? I didn't realize that this girl still went to school. Holy damn. Yeah. So yeah, this
Talking about it, but like I didn't expect this. I'm genuinely stressed out by all this. I appreciate the support, but like what the oh my god. Drop the receipts, Jayus.
Okay.
I'm working.
So yeah, there's that. Hold on. God. Okay, there's that, and then there's the YouTube video. But before I get into the YouTube video, I think I need to go to the toilet. Yeah, I think I gotta go to the toilet. I had a sip of Diet Coke, and my Crohn's is working up with it. Actually, it's going away. Okay, you know what? I might just be able to continue here watching this. Bam. Okay, mute that, please. Jesus Christ. Skip. Bam. Wham. Unmute. Okay. This is the full video. X call me a liar. Let's address it. So, this has been done in this way because of the fact that TikTok does ban certain things for being said on the platform. Which is why I'm so glad that I get to stream this up on Twitch and then post it up onto YouTube. Because even if Twitch says, hey, take it down, it's up on YouTube. And that's not my issue anymore.
I swear I already owned this shirt. I did not buy it just for this video. And you know
That is a funny shirt to be wearing for this video.
what? Right before I hit record, I saw this post saying, when you find another piece of evidence, but the situation is too old to revive. And my first thought was, no, it's not. Like, that felt like a bad omen. But I'm not going to let it go because full context matters, especially when new information comes out. And I'm putting this all here rather than just making you go find a bunch of parts on TikTok because I want it to be all in one place. I want you to be able to come back here if you have more questions, so I don't have to keep readdressing this every few months when it just comes back up. If you have questions, let me know down in the comments. I will be answering them.
That is fair enough. I probably will be putting a question into the comment section once I'm done reacting, and I'll put out there what I say. I will either screenshot it or it'll be during the stream, so then you guys can actually see me type it and put it into the comment section. But I probably will ask questions about the things I'm unsure of, if I am unsure of anything.
You already know, is about an old ex, a great grand ex, if you will, okay?
Lol.
After we broke up, I went
Why
public
did I say lol?
about them cheating on me.
I'm sorry, why did I say lol? That is a bad time.
No, is about an old ex, a great grand ex, if you will, okay? After we broke up, I went public about them cheating on me, and nobody believed me. Or they just said I deserved it, or they said like you're lying, or they said that I was the one that actually cheated and abusive. And we're gonna address all those allegations as well. But after a month of posting about it, I finally just shut up because it wasn't getting anywhere. It was actually just getting me more hate, and I couldn't handle it. But people for the past few years have continued to just spread the lie that I'm the one that cheated, and I'm sick of it. So among a bunch of other lies I address, which I'll post here, Let's rapid fire all the lies that get spread about me. Aren't you racist? No. I did say slurs as a teenager though, which was racist and homophobic and probably a bunch of other things, but you know what? A lot can change about a person in 11 years. Didn't you cheat on your ex-girlfriend? No. I got cheated on with a minor and y'all still support them. Well, don't you have a domestic violence charge and a restraining order on you? No. We went to court and I won because it
was bullshit.
was bullshit.
This is the TikTok we watched.
She lied
If you
for
guys couldn't tell.
TMZ money. And then when I started dating somebody new, she came to my door with a 9-page letter begging for me back. Well, don't you support kill all men? No, what the fuck? Well, you hate all men. I hate abusive men, and good men know the difference. You're a Satanist. I mean, I read the Satan commandments, and they seem pretty fine to me, man. They makes more sense than the Christian shit, so sure. You copy all your content. I make fun fact content. I read facts online, and then I put them in video form. I have always said that I'm learning things from other places like college, or like WikiHow, or Reddit, or just other YouTube videos, and I'll compile it to a 60-second thing. Well, you're just annoying, and I fucking hate you. Okay, I am annoying, and I hate myself. After
I would just like to promise that all the videos I watched on my account was on a decoy account. Just thought I'd promise that because I'm not going to put that on my actual TikTok account. Knowing a lot of people.
I posted that, Mattie decided to respond and say that I was lying, so I posted this one. There is no evidence because it's not true, and I'm not going to feed into the lies so they can...
Oh, right. So this is one that I forgot. I completely forgot that this one existed. Yeah, so...
continue spreading more lies about me. Hey, how old was this girl? Remember when you posted this while we were dating because you didn't want people to know about me? You were like 21. How old was she? You're not going to say it, so I will. She was 17. If anybody remembers the Nicholas Ray drama, their roommate, he did it. Everybody likes to say that she lied, but she didn't. She was telling the truth. He would bring over teenage girls to their apartment, and they would get them drunk. And you stayed friends with him up until the point that she went public about it. And then suddenly, oh no, I don't want to get canceled either. I got to cut him off. I got to unfollow. I got to delete all these videos with him. But you stayed friends with him. You drove him to the airport. Big emotional hug and cry goodbye because you were going to miss your best friend that did this to minors. Because you did it too. I posted a bunch of evidence when all this happened. I wish I had my old phone to continue just posting more, but I got some. Hey, that's a cool jacket. But why are you giving it to this teenage girl that we met together just a few days after staying at my house? I got no ill feelings towards this girl, okay? I saw her once at a party a few months ago, and she was mad dogging me, but I was just like, girl, I think you're a victim. I don't think that I'm a victim because I was a grown adult and I should have seen these signs and walked away, but live and learn. But Mattie, have you learned your lesson yet? Do you remember the night you told me you cheated on me?
Yeah,
At the Streamy Awards, you were high on ketamine. You pulled me into the bathroom, you're like, I'm gonna tell you something, but then I'm gonna kill myself. Because that's manipulative as hell. You still in the K-hole? You still drinking? I hope you're doing better, but I really think that you should admit this, at least to yourself, so we can all heal. Jayus, this happened so long ago, why are you still talking about it? Because people think I cheated. People think that I cheated with minors, and I'm not gonna put up with that shit. Because it's not me.
True.
Whoa.
So, yeah, I did forget about that TikTok, alright? I will be honest, I did completely forget about that TikTok. I did see it on her page, and I did completely forget about it. But that happens a lot with me, alright?
It's you. And from doing that, I have learned more. I have learned a lot more. And I'm now in this place where I'm noticing patterns. And I've always had like a really hard time trusting my judgment. So I've asked a lot of friends about this before posting. And you know what? I even asked the multiple girls that have reached out if I should do this. And they have asked me to. They have sent me proof to talk about it. Not just rumors, not just vague stories, actual screenshots, actual timelines with like the similar experiences. But Jayus, how do you know that any of this is real? Like anybody could just type some stuff into a phone and then change the name at the top. Like how do you know? Because I asked them like, hey, do you have the phone number? Like what is it? And it matched Mattie's exact number. And I legally can't leak it. What can I do? Like put the last 4 numbers there maybe? I don't think it's their phone.
I love the name they had. Lying, gaslighting, cheater. Fucking brilliant.
Leak it. What can I do? Like put the last 4 numbers there maybe? I don't think it's their phone number anymore. But this is their phone number. This is the exact phone number that I had in my phone. You can go ask any of their friends. It's the same number. These minors had Mattie's phone number. Minors had Mattie's phone number. I don't even give my phone number out to hot girls at the bar, okay? I give them my Instagram because I don't want you texting me. You gave minors your phone number. And I feel like it'd be good just to get this information out there. It's gotten to the
I've noticed that there's a delay between the video and the audio for me. I think it's the same for you because you guys are listening through the same way. But
point where it doesn't even feel like internet drama anymore. This just feels like context that people probably should have. And you know what? Honestly, I feel really dumb. I have felt so dumb just the past, oh my god, I don't even know how long. I just feel dumb for how long it took me to finally see all of this. Quick timeline, me and Mattie started seeing each other in March of 2021, and we stopped talking February 2023. Our dating relationship was weird. I wanted to be polyamorous. They wanted to be monogamous with me, and I
bam.
eventually agreed to that, but they cheated on me anyway, which is
I don't know why at that point. I don't know why if you wanted to cheat on someone, you didn't want to be in a polyamorous relationship, especially with someone who wanted to be polyamorous. Also, this text chain has something I cheated on. A therapist sent me this after I explained what happened yesterday, so I kind of get my reactions. Oh, great, but I don't know what to do about it. Aren't great. I know I broke your trust. Those things are understandable, and you're right. And so is your therapist. I'll make sure I'm a little more time efficient and responsive in the future. The thing is, I hope you know, for me at least, it's less about the cheating and more about the month of lying. I don't know why I feel the need to make that distinction. I just do. Okay, noted. Just thought I'd read that out because it might be a bit digitally on your end. From what I'm able to see over on OBS, it is a bit digitally hard to read, except for this bit.
It's crazy, another messy, okay? But I was an adult, right? I should have just stepped away, but my self-esteem was so bad, dude, that I didn't, and that's just embarrassing. Now, okay, with Amara. Amara has said that she was 18, and you know what? I believe women. If Amara says that she was 18, then Amara was 18. I'm not going to rewrite her experience, but I think the context matters because it exists. I did originally.
True. This is 40-something minutes, and I'm going to keep pausing it to avoid copyright.
Say that we met Amara when she was 15, and you're gonna have to forgive me for that because the math is wrong. She was 16 because events didn't start happening until 2021.
Still
I remember
bad.
meeting her at this
that is still bad.
Spotify podcaster event. I remember.
I'm 16. You will not catch me dead hanging out with a 19-year-old unless it is my brothers. And that's the thing. One of them's 18 and the other one's 21. And then there are 2 older siblings, well, 3 older siblings, but they don't count because I probably wouldn't go out and hang out with them.
Drew Offalo speaking. I'm sorry I didn't take a bunch of pictures to prove this for you guys years later. You just have to trust that I remember meeting her. I remember Mattie introducing me to her with her ex, JT, and in a way that's you're mutuals with this person, you're friends with this person, and we're walking away, we're like, oh my god, she's so pretty. And in my head, I'm like, she's so young. I remember them saying that Amara was really pretty, and my first thought was she's really young.
By the way, I was when I first watched this, I was I was playing GTA at the same time and doing some side quests for it. Well, I say side quests, side missions technically. I was doing GA Online stuff. So I was very zoned out when I watched this for the first time. So that's the main reason I'm watching this again. But and the other reason is that I wanted to get it for context in this video where I'm going to come to my own conclusion at the end. Oh, great ad. Oh, speaking of GTA. Oh, that is hilarious.
And she has a boyfriend. My guess is Mattie did wait until this teenage girl turned 18 to start dating them. A 23-year-old waited for a 17-year-old to turn 18 because they're not
Damn.
stupid, they're just creepy, okay? And I don't know the details of their relationship. I'm not going to act like I do, but there was definitely some social overlap happening because in November of 2022, Amara went to a concert with Mattie. I'm sitting in my room right now editing this
Bruh.
video. Literally, as I'm like talking about stuff, going and finding the receipts because what else am I
Yep.
supposed to do? And I'm feeling so insane because the other day I find a video of them all at a concert and now it's gone. Wondering what Mattie was
What?
doing in those days of silence, deleting
Oh my
evidence.
god, are you kidding me? That is the best way to look guilty. Is by deleting the footage and the videos.
And December is when Mattie admitted
SNS. What does SNS mean? Hold on, I'm getting Google. Google is your friend. I would look it up on camera, but it's just in case. My phone isn't turning on. This is great. Alright, this is an amazing start. This is the amazing start to research. No, not YNS. How do we get YNS, bro? Social networking service or social networking site. I feel like that's not what Jayus was going for in there, but okay.
to cheating on me with that like adult named Olivia Ponton. With that one, they blamed alcohol, they blamed depression, they blamed my parents' divorce, and
Your parents' divorce sounds crazy. If it's their parents' divorce, then sure, okay, cool. But if it's Jace's parents' divorce, then how does that affect their life and them getting drunk and them being intimate? Like that that shouldn't really affect their relationship or their lives that much, nearly as much as it should be affecting Jace's, because well, it's Jace's parents isn't the same as theirs. Jace wasn't raised as a sister to Mattie because otherwise they wouldn't be able to date unless they were in the fucking sweet home Alabama.
they blamed the stress of meeting Joe Biden.
What?
I wish I was making that up. But again, I'm stupid and have a low self-esteem. So in January of 2023, me and Mattie are still hanging out. February is when we stopped talking, and we haven't spoken since. Same month that Amara turns 18. From where I stand,
Damn.
that timeline is just a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah,
That's
fair enough.
But before Amara and before Olivia, there was Noor. And I've already talked about Noor. She's the girl in the screenshot. She was 17, and Mattie was, they're now claiming to be 20. Oh my God, you're still a grown adult, okay? With a 17-year-old. I was 22. Noor was living in the same building complex as Mattie, Nick, and Scott. Mattie and Nick were very much a part of this. Scott, not so much. He was kind of always on his own or out of the house, so not him. Carter was actually there while they were all drinking, but he was also extremely young. He wasn't even living there yet. If I remember right, he was Noor's friend, okay?
I've watched Carson and the other guy. Not Nick, though.
These two adults, Nick and Mattie, would provide alcohol to these TikTok teenagers in the building. I stopped going to the apartment, one, because I didn't fuck with Nick, and two, because Nick didn't fuck with me. I wasn't allowed at his place. So I didn't go. I wasn't involved. And you know what? I, at the time, just thought that it was Nick that
Getting drunk with a 17-year-old, no matter their clout, isn't going to help your livelihood. Connections are everything. I get it. but this isn't the way to go about it. I've known all these people longer than I've known you, and I love you, but you have to understand that you keep messing up and putting yourself in a situation where people don't feel comfortable being around you. Bella, like I said, I love you so much, and I know you're generally a good person, but you just have to showcase that. You need to think about what you're posting and who it could hurt before you post it. I understand you grew up in an awful situation, and I'm sorry for that. But so did I, and it isn't an excuse to keep making mistakes to hurt people. When did I'm very confused about that. Um, very confused about that entire situation.
had this drinking problem. It was later that I realized that Mattie had it too. And it was really only this month that I learned the true extent of Nor and Maddie's relationship. They would drink,
Damn.
they would make videos, they would go to each other's
Picture
apartments.
yourself as
Mattie was
Nor.
texting her while in bed with me, telling her
Ah,
that
no, 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 no,
they
no, no, no,
loved
no,
her,
no, 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 no,
telling
no,
them
no,
that
no,
they
no,
were in
no,
a
no, no, no,
PR
no.
relationship with me. I don't even have the time to begin to explain how funny that sentence is, but they claim to be.
I'm pretty sure the reason that sentence is funny is because of the fact that she wanted to be polyamorous in a polyamorous relationship, but Maddie wanted to be in a monogamous relationship.
In a PR relationship with OnlyJayus.
Ad. Hey, play World of Warships. Don't. I'm not sponsored, so why the fuck would you ever play it? Yeah. You hear me?
What? When Mattie posted all these weird videos with some other girl,
What the fuck?
I just left LA for like a week. I went to Florida to go visit some other girl I was talking to. Get out of LA because I didn't want to even deal what was going on with them. Again, I wanted to be polyamorous. Mattie wanted a relationship with me. And I don't why they were using teenagers to make me jealous or something. I really
What the
don't
fuck?
know. But when Nor went public about what Nick did, Mattie was very upset with Nor. They
Bruh.
were
That puts it into a better perspective because all they really mention is the fact that something with a guy called Nick happened between Nick and Nor, and Maddie was still friends with Nick during the whole situation.
very upset for their best friend. They were confused. Why is she just speaking up now? Why is she causing drama on the internet? And the internet didn't believe her because Nick went and posted a video with his own explanation.
Damn, Nick thought the lesson would have been don't drink and sleep with minors, not whatever this viewage either that's viewage or vague bullshit means. You left LA indefinitely because you and everybody else knows what you did with Nor, with the other girls, with Bailey, and said this is not a video you should have posted if you had any intention of doing the right thing. I'm horrified that I ever considered you my friend.
But it was at the point where it was like, Nick, like,
You guys deserve to be able to read that because it is kind of small on OBS, so I'm assuming you guys probably aren't able to read it that easily on in the grand scheme of things. So I'm reading it for you.
you gotta leave LA. Like, you're canceled. You gotta get out. And so Mattie drove him to the airport because that was his friend, their friend. I'm bad with pronouns, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Things, friend. I don't fucking know. I'm bad with pronouns too. You guys could probably read that, but I'm gonna read it anyways. I went back and found some old texts Nick sent me about how your actions make people feel uncomfortable around you, and that's just something you have to live with. The irony is killing me. Oh yeah, she showed the screenshot of those messages earlier.
Everybody still says that Nor lied, and she didn't. Nick did that shit. Mattie was involved with it. He was 21. She was 17. And I wish so bad that I still had my old phone. Because it seems like I just don't have my old phone. This is from years ago. I don't have these old texts. I wish I did, but you can go and watch all the videos that Nor posted. You can go and watch all my old videos of me ranting about this stuff. It all exists.
Yeah, I probably will on my own time.
Stick to the
If you guys are like if you guys are fully like invested in this entire situation, then please go ahead and look at those old Nor videos, because I am going to. I kind of have to, in order to get the entire full picture and fully officially make my own opinion. My opinion, as of having seen everything that I have so far, as of recording and streaming this, is that Jayus is telling the truth. Bella is telling the truth. Whatever you want to call it. This person on my screen right now is telling the truth. That is my opinion. And that is what I believe. Of course, if it comes out that, if new information comes out where it's like solid and Bella finally says that they lied the entire time, then sure, I will believe Mattie again, and there you go.
Proof that I do have, because I feel like that tells the best story here. I'm gonna show her Nor's text reactions to Mattie. So Mattie reached out to Nor for the first time since she was 17 years old to apologize for me.
Hey, not sure if you saw that video Bella posted, but she posted a screenshot of a video we made in 2021. I'm so sorry they're trying to involve you in this, and I'm going to do my best to keep your name out of this situation. I hope everything is well with you.
My video that I had posted. How do you think
Didn't
I
mean to
have
press
this
the
text
space
though,
bar there.
guys? It's because Nor reached out to me being like, this motherfucker, look at this. She said, that's what happened when I came about Nick. These people are diabolical. There's no wonder they were such good friends. I gave her my number saying, hey, if you want to talk about it. I said, that's crazy. Mattie reached out to apologize for what they did. Not what they did to you, for what I did, not what they did to you. So then in the text with Nor, I went and sent her all the screenshots that I have, which we will get to, I promise, okay? Then Nor decided to send some screenshots for me, back old ones that Mattie sent. Mattie trying to do some detective work really quick, seeing like who these other girls were, because Nick also got accused of talking to a bunch of 17-year-olds, and they stayed friends with them. Oh look, my name got mentioned in this one. Yeah, Nick was weird. He was a weird guy. I met him. Actually, that's the only reason. Yeah.
Run through both me and Liz's stories. If you want to watch the videos, oh shit, I hadn't seen the other video. That one came out today. I didn't see it until earlier. What the fuck? Bella says that's someone he was sleeping with when they lived in Santa Monica. Said they all of a sudden he stopped bringing her around and said she was crazy and faked a pregnancy. She wrote out her story in detail. I don't think she'd come up with an elaborate story just because. I'm sorry, Mary, but I do think Nick was manipulative. Even story oh fucking hell, I have glasses on and I'm still bad at reading. Fuck. Every story he ever told me and stories I've heard always made the other party out to be psychotic.
Nick was weird. He was a weird guy. I met him. Actually, that's the only reason I met Mattie. Oh my god, that's crazy. When Nor decided to comment on my videos, being like, yes, like I'm that girl in the screenshot, thank you for this, Mattie went and texted him, said, hey Nor, it's Mattie. I'm really confused about the comment you left on Bella's post.
We've seen this.
Because you and I never did anything besides make those videos together, which in hindsight, I understand how they're really misleading, but also making those videos with everybody else we knew. I would love to call you and talk about this because I do know what the truth is, and I'm really hurt you would try to push the narrative the other way. Hey, Mattie, there's a reason Nor didn't respond to you. Is because you were an adult grooming a minor. You're weird. Literally this motherfucker.
Oh my god, I hate these ads, bro. Yes, I love Roblox, but like, fuck off. Just fuck off, mate. I'm trying to unmute it. Fuck.
Like an hour-long phone call.
Okay, hold on.
Fucker. Nora said, mind you, I have like an hour-long phone call with Mattie after everything happened, and I was like, I really need your help with this because this is a detrimental, traumatic situation I'm being put through, and they didn't want to help at all. Like, I tried to get them to talk to my detective on my case and shit, and they wouldn't. So I don't know why they would love to call and figure this out. Like, no, this has been tormenting me for 5 years. I'm so confused. Like. Do what you want with that text. I'm so ready to get involved. Well, it's crazy.
Awesome, that's amazing.
I'm sorry.
Get involved,
what was
please.
I can't wait to take you on a second date when you turn 18. A second date? Wait a minute. I remember Mattie saying I can't wait to take her on a date when she turns 18. A second date? You mean like what you did with Amara?
What the fuck?
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah, then they mentioned the PR relationship.
They went on a date when she was below the age of 18, bro. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? That, like, the fact that Nora's saying that, a victim is saying that, should be enough.
Thing, which is just like crazy. That's just that. That's such a bad PR move. Nora saying she has zero intentions of talking to Mattie. I said, I have every intention of talking about this. I sent her some more proof, which we will get to, I promise. I said, quick question, did you have these texts? She's going skydiving. I said, I found so many old texts. I'm so scared. Mind you, I was always drunk at their apartment, and then she sent me some of these old videos where she is drunk at the apartment. And Mattie claims that they weren't physical. Oh, but these look really they just look so physical. They just look so physical with me. This isn't something that I would do as a 20-year-old to a 17-year-old, but hey, whatever, okay. Oh God, June 2022 said, bro, the way everyone just ignored our virginity conversation. Why are you talking about virginity to a 17-year-old?
Bruh.
Hey, you want to come to my place? I'm literally at Dick's buying boxing gloves and wraps right now. I have my first training tonight. It's so exciting. They were buying boxing shit with me. They were with me texting Nora, but whatever.
Bruh.
God.
What? What the fuck? Self-made care, all-female boxing fight card featuring... I'm a knockout. Okay, why? What the fuck?
They were with me texting Nora, but whatever. God. Sending them all the I think this is Mattie sending Nor their like thirst traps together, like the fan pages that people made. Hold, actually they sent it. Picture yourself as Nor. Oh my god. The way I haven't seen these in years. I didn't see this before making the video. Mattie, you're so dumb. You're so dumb for making that reply video, dude. Go ahead and get your lawyers. I would love for a judge to see this shit. Please. I already got one ex down bad in court. I'm down to get another one. Come on. Let's do it. I'm a good lawyer. Okay, so after that video, more girls reached out. Turns out it wasn't just Nor, but that's usually how it works, right? Like one person speaks out, and then another person.
That's usually how that is usually how accusations work. Like that is so usually how accusations work. It's how the Wilbur accusations worked. It's how the false accusations of Dream worked. I'll make another video about that entirely, because that's still technically a touchy subject for some people, which I don't know why it's a touchy subject for some people.
So this one, hold on, I put my phone away for some reason. There was this one girl who was 17 in 2020. Is a screenshot that I already posted, but let me pull it back up. You know, I actually sent these all to Avery Cyrus, which is exactly how
Is this Mattie stuff true? I'm supposed to travel with them soon and I'm stressed. Video, voice recording. telling a 14-year-old they're gonna give them daddy issues, then continuing to talk to them.
Mattie got some of these screenshots.
The
I'll
fuck?
get into it, I swear to God. But the fact that, like, Avery was like, is this true? And I gave them all the information to make their own judgment, and they just went, took all that, and sent it to Mattie. Fucking crazy. Lesbians, man. I fucking hate lesbians. Okay. So this is in 2020. Mattie is 20. This
Yep.
girl is
There's
17.
this was mentioned in the TikTok I watched, but now you guys get like a clearer see at it because JS was covering up the bottom message there a bit, kept on moving while in the car. So, yep, this does help you make a bit more of a better judgment, and that you can not just take my word for it, but can read the messages yourself.
Literally says here, like, hey, I'm down to hop on a Zoom call or FaceTime if you want. Oh, cool. I'll text you in like 20 minutes. Yeah, you know, I'm just 17, right? Like, I don't know how old you are. Yeah, don't worry how I'm good. I'm not that much older. That's crazy. It's so sad we can't meet in person because of this stupid pandemic. So this is the middle of the pandemic. You're texting minors. They're asking you, hey, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 17. How old are you? And you don't reply with your goddamn age. You just
Bro, you always the way okay, if me and my girlfriend ever break up, the way that if it's a pandemic type situation, the way I would be talking to people is asking their age and then telling them my age on the fucking dot. I would go through an entire fucking like timer thing to figure out my exact amount of time until I age like how exactly old I am. Like this many years, this many months, this many days, this many seconds, this many like I will go through that entire situation. It sounds like I'm crazy, but then they get the entire picture of just how old I am. Because then they can't accuse me of shit. Unless I did it, but I'm not gonna be talking to no fucking minors.
say, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not that much older.
That is fucking crazy. Why would you say, don't worry, I'm not that much older? That makes no fucking sense. That makes zero fucking sense at all. Jesus Christ. Fucking, I don't get that. I don't at all get that. I don't understand that. Don't worry, I'm not that much older. Bitch, say your fucking age. Like, I'm 17. I don't even know how old you are. Don't worry. It's all good. I'm not that much older. That is the exact message. Yeah, don't worry. It's all good. I'm not that much older. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You don't respond with that, of all things, with that? Are you kidding me? Bruh. Like, come on. Fucking idiots, man.
Brother, ew, what the fuck?
I love that reaction, Bella. Thank you. I do love that reaction, brother. Ew, what the fuck?
I can't. Like, ugh. Context of this one, they reached out saying, I have proof that Mattie texted me when I was only 17. I said, first of all, you don't have to send me anything if you don't want to. I read you saying that you're scared to come out about it. How long ago was it? Said it was a fat sec ago. This happened in 2020. I never came out about it because Mattie had such a big following. They were 20. I don't know if it's true. I don't know shit about them. But I told them I was 17, and they continued to reach out to me to ask to FaceTime and stuff. It was over COVID, so hanging out with was like a no-go, but it was all just really weird. I can send you receipts off if I can get my old phone, which I'll try to do tomorrow. We just kept talking about it a little bit. They said, dude, don't apologize like you did nothing wrong. I can't imagine how confused and just awful it must be for you. Literally, here if you need anything. I sent her some texts that people have sent me just to like say like, hey, other people like are saying this too. It's not just you. And then they said that they couldn't get their old phone. They couldn't find it, but they did find the screenshot that they took when it happened because they even back then they thought that it was weird. So that's what we have from this one other person that I didn't know existed until just a couple days ago. I have some other people that have reached out. I was gonna like wait until they all sent their proof, but I really just want to get this out and going. So some people have sent some other similar stuff. Not identical, but similar. Again, these are just people saying what they had to say. But this person said, it was like 4 years ago, my cousin and I were hanging out, and she was showing me that Mattie was flirting with her, and we were like 13 at the
Bruh.
time.
What?
In
Oh
Albion,
no. Shut up, Albion. What? 13? No. No, 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 no. I have had issues with people in my own. So, context here. I have myself in my own personal life. I was kind of like mates with them at some point. Then we became like more of associates than mates. But so as a 16-year-old, he was dating a 13-year-old, and I judged him heavily on it. I have a friend, let's call him Raven, and he is dating a younger girl than him, but he hasn't got a history of trying to sleep with underage girls. And yes, the guy that dated a 13-year-old in my own friend group had already lost his virginity apparently, and had already had intentions of sleeping with other people. I'm not going to make that a public drama because it does not need to be publicized. He does not have any form of information regarding this channel, and nor will he ever. But he did stuff. He was going to do stuff with that girl, but everyone kept on calling him a pedo, and so he broke up with her and then got back with his ex, which by the way is a very toxic situation for the ex, because oh my god, you do not break up with someone and then get back with them. You do not listen to someone else saying, "Oh, I want to break up," and then let them get back with you. Are you kidding me? But so yes, I have myself experienced a 16-year-old boy trying to date a 13-year-old girl. In the grand scheme of things, that is not a huge age gap. But when you consider one is able to give consent and the other one is 3 years away from being able to give consent, not that's still a very significant age gap, especially for the situation that we were in, where we are year 11. Like when you're 13, you're like year 8, maybe year 9, somewhere there. But but come on, like come 13, bruh, bruh. Are you fucking crazy, Matty? Are you fucking crazy? Like, I'm saying that to you. I'm not saying this as a part of the video. Like, are you fucking crazy? If you ever see this video, I want you to know that you are fucking batshit crazy. I'm hoping that my video gets used as evidence because, first of all, awesome. Second of all, like I feel like I'm bringing out some good points. There was a cut off context of February 14th, 2023 in Mattie's video on TikTok. I would love for Jayus. Hey Jayus, if you're watching this video, please, like, please go ahead and use some of my footage here. I will fucking love that. But like, come on, Matty. Like, 13-year-old girl. Are you that fucking? Like, I don't know if it's desperation there or if you're just fucking crazy. Because to me, that sounds like you're crazy.
Do I think that a 13-year-old can probably misconstrue a famous person texting them as flirting? Yes. Do I think that
Yeah.
a famous adult should be texting 13-year-olds?
No.
Fuck no!
I love that. Like, yeah, 13-year-olds can misconstrued texts with a famous person as flirting. But once I would say a celebrity learns their age of being 13, they need to immediately stop responding. And if they keep responding, then they are just constantly proving themselves to be so creepy. Like on any one of my social media accounts of any form, a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old, 11-year-old, and a 10-year-old could message me going, "Hey, how are you?" And I would be like, "How old are you, first of all? Second of all, if you are older by, because this is by my rules, if you are older than 2 years or younger by 2 years, then I will not be talking to you. The only time I will ever talk to people older or younger than me by 2 years is if they are related to one of my friends, which is an often occurrence, or if they are, because my girlfriend is friends with people who are friends with younger people, because they are younger than my girlfriend. If they are associated in any form of one of my girlfriend's friends, that is the only way, shape, or form that I will be talking to you on a social media platform. Is if I first of all get confirmation from my girlfriend's friend that you are a friend of, and then I talk to my girlfriend about that person being their friend. I'm like, have you ever heard of this name? Like, I go into fucking detail because I do not want to be called a perv. Like, I'm not trying to. I'm not. No, just no. I do not want controversy, nor do I like kids that way. My girlfriend is 15. I am 16. There is a year, barely even a year. There are months in between us. I am September. They're June. So this year they are turning 16. This year I'm turning 17. Let me just check, like how many months there is from when she turns 16 to me turning 17. I'm just gonna check it real quick, just so then people in chat don't, just so people watching know. Okay, so there is there are 3 months. There's like a 3 month gap. 3 months and a couple days. I say a couple days. It's like tens of days, but like I think it's around maybe 18 days. I don't know, somewhere around there. But like my rule for dating is a year or less, but like so a year or less below my age, or a year or less above my age. That is my rule for dating. Because going any more is such a risky position. Like when I turn 17, that rule will definitely change. If me and my girlfriend are broken up at that point, the rule currently isn't applying because I'm dating my girlfriend. But when I turn 17, I feel like that rule will slightly change into me being alright with dating like 2 years above my age, but only a year below. And then when I turn 18, a year below, 2 years above. 19, a year below, 2 years above. 20, 2 years below, 2 years above. That'll most likely be my rule, which will extend my other rule for talking to people 2 years and older or younger to 3 years older and younger. So they, that is just how that works. That is just how my brain works. That's how I avoid getting like talked about in negative ways. That's how I like to avoid being called names that aren't true. Anyways, now that I've defended my sanity,
Fuck no. Anyway,
fuck no,
let's see what else we got.
fuck no. Sorry,
This
that's
person says, thanks
fun
for
to
speaking
say.
up about Mattie. They messaged me too a few years ago when I almost turned 17. They never responded. So I also had another person reach out being like, hey, is it weird that like Mattie liked a thirst trap of mine when I was 16? And like they asked if that's proof, and it's not proof, because like liking something on the internet is not the same as like
Yeah.
actually privately messaging minors. Those are very different things. But good thing we got more. We have this person that said Mattie and I went on 2 dates down in Huntington Beach, California when I was 17. I thought it was so cool dating somebody older, but now I look back and I'm disgusted. I do remember Mattie hanging out a lot at the beach around that time. Like a lot. We had some friends that had like a bus.
God.
This is the one that makes my stomach turn. Okay, so after a Zoom call with some fangirls that Mattie did address, we'll get to that. But they were in a big Zoom call, and
Yeah.
Mattie reaches out to this
Yep.
one girl privately. I can't see what they were talking about before, but it goes, "That's so motherfucking cute. Oh my God, stop smiling. I'm nice to you, but I'm not that nice to you. Stop blushing and get your head in the game, loser. Ayo, laugh my ass off. Your expressions are priceless. Get the fuck out. I'm so funny. You're hilarious. Tee hee. Michael Jackson. Wait, dude, how old are you? This is the first green flag that we get from Mattie Westbrook so far. Yes. 18. Dude, are you not? No. 16? Y'all, this girl is almost 15.
Do the math.
Do math. But that means 14 years old. Said, shut the fuck up. Haha, you're a child. You are a child. Oh my God, holy Christ, no way. Okay, I just turned my camera for dramatic effect. So they're texting while they're on this like group call right now. Said, I take 18 as a compliment. I look younger. How the fuck do you think 18? Like, where did you get that from? Said, well, you're in a Zoom call with the average age of probably 20, so I got it from that. Well, yeah, a child? I'm adopting you? Merry Christmas. Oh my God, thank you. Of course,
What
did
the
you do your
fuck?
homework? Am I parenting right?
Oh my God, bro.
Yes,
What the
but
fuck?
I don't know, I'm probably gonna fuck you up. You're gonna have daddy issues. Uh-oh. Damn, okay.
Jesus Christ. You do not say that to a 14-year-old. You do not say that to a 14-year-old. I am so sorry, but what the fuck? What the fuck? What the I can't stop saying what the fuck to that. That is fucking... I don't know, I'm probably gonna fuck you up, but you're gonna have daddy issues. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's so weird. No.
Never in my right mind would I be a 20-year-old telling a 14-year-old girl that I'm gonna fuck them up and give them daddy issues. What are you thinking, dude? Like, what are you thinking?
What
Texting
the
a minor that.
fuck?
And you're like, oh, but like they acknowledge that they're a child and they're gonna be in a parental role now. What are you talking about? You might think, oh, they must have stopped shortly after that, right?
No.
Right?
They didn't.
No. My mom is an 8th grade teacher. They still eat their boogers. Oh my God, no way. To be fair, I was in the 8th grade last year, so I can't say anything. But at least I'm not in middle school. Good, worst 3 years of my life. Yeah, middle school sucks ass. Why are you talking to a minor like this, dude? Don't worry, I'll come back from the store with milk. I'm gonna attack you for... They're gonna attack
What
you
the
for stepping
fuck?
now.
What
Hey, at least
the
I'm not the youngest out
fuck?
of everyone.
This is just an insane situation to watch. Also, I'm so sorry that this is going to be so long of a fucking video or stream or whatever. YouTube viewers, I'm sorry that it's going to be a long video. Twitch viewers, hey, what's up? But, like, come on, this is just fucked up to hear. This is fucked up to read, let alone hear. Are you kidding me?
Youngest is like 13 in 8th fucking grade. Literal child, no wait. Oh my God. Now you're rushing. No, don't rush getting older there, bud. You'll miss it. Yeah, I know. I feel ancient. Goddamn, you're 20, right? Yep. That's insane. But as old as fuck. I'm not gonna, there's no shit for a middle schooler cussing, but you're an adult. You're texting a literal freshman in high school right now, dude. You're continuing to text a freshman in high school. Dude. I just don't understand. I don't understand. This isn't something that I would ever do, so I guess I'm glad that I don't understand. Like, whenever, like, I respond to my DMs a lot because I think I'm funny. But if somebody's like, oh, I'm a kid.
Yeah, that...
I'm not
Step the
flirting with
fuck
people
back.
in the DMs.
Yeah, just step
I'm
the
not
fuck
flirting with
away.
people. I'm not
Just
flirting
step the
with
fuck away.
minors.
Like, that's
And
all
then
you
trying
really
turn
need to
into their
do.
parent for some reason, and then telling them I'm gonna give them daddy issues. Like, that's a kink thing. What are we talking about right now?
That is a kink
Individually,
thing.
people love to downplay things. Like, if I just told you one of these stories, that's not that bad. If I just told you two, then, it's not that bad. But when you put all of these together, it really does start to look a lot less random.
Yeah.
I do know that Mattie responded.
It does look
so
a
let's
lot
go
like...
through.
It does look a lot like I'm gonna come out and say, YouTube, fuck you. It does look a lot like pedophilia. So, you know, like, come on. Also, the reason I said YouTube fuck you is because YouTube likes to try and get you to take down the videos where you say things like pedophilia and, that kind of stuff, but I don't really give two shits. I'm not a big YouTube creator just yet, if I am ever going to be, so yeah, I don't really care what YouTube has to say.
Through and see what they talked about, you guys. Fucking jump scare.
Fucking love that reaction. Fucking jump scare.
So I want to start this off by saying that I never wanted to give any attention to the blatant lies that are being told about me right now. But I really cannot stay quiet any longer about the serious accusations that are being made against me.
Because you were being really quiet. You were being really quiet.
Yeah.
Serious.
I was putting comments out about on videos about the situation, and on OnlyJayus's stuff. So I mean, literally in the video I forgot to mention on TikTok, they commented and they got it from that. Like, what the fuck?
Allegations, and you were being really quiet, but nice script.
Thank you so much to absolutely everybody who waited for my response before coming to
Yeah, we've seen this video.
about these accusations. The only reason I did not speak out about this issue sooner is because Bella, OnlyJayus, is someone who in the past has physically...
Okay, hold on. Once again, there is a corrupt thing here. We don't know context of after this point. If I was Mattie and I was innocent, I would be showing that entire fucking thing. Also, the fact that this is a screenshot of a screenshot makes no fucking sense. What the fuck?
showed up to the place that I live and has previously threatened...
Because we dated for 2 years, you fucking weirdo. What are you talking about? Okay, so they post some texts that I sent them. Let's see, in February. So this is the very...
Because we dated for 2 fucking years, yeah. You guys dated for 2 fucking years. What, like... I feel like being able to know where your house is like kind of like a result of dating and having an intention of dating for a long time. Like long time. Like on Valentine's Day, my girlfriend was over. I literally showed her the way to my house from the top of my driveway. Well, I say the top of my driveway, it's more like top of a hill near my house. But I literally showed her from where she got dropped off how to get to my house. She now knows my door number. She now knows what my room looks like. She now knows what my living room looks like, what my dining room looks like, and what the hallway to walk into my house looks like. She now knows that. I don't know if she's gonna remember it all off by heart, but she knows that information now because I trust her, and I'm hoping to dear God that this is gonna be a long-term relationship, and that I'm showing that by having invited her over. So yeah, like. Mate, when you're in a long-term relationship, your girlfriend or boyfriend, in your situation, girlfriend, tends to come over. Like, what? What?
Relationship again, February
Dumbasses.
2023, end of our relationship.
Fucking
completely.
dumbasses.
You can see why. I am unhinged. I'm losing my goddamn mind. We are experiencing in this what is clinically called reactive abuse.
Reactive abuse describes situations where a person who has endured sustained abusive behavior reacts aggressively towards their abuser.
And nothing I said in here was okay. Okay? Let's just get that off the table. But hey.
Alright, so yes, angry. Fucking knew it. It was a way of expressing anger and dislike towards someone, specifically the abuser. What the fuck is disconnecting and reconnecting, you fucking annoying asshole? Hold on. I'm just gonna check. Okay, it is still on charge. Hold on. Okay. Let's continue with this hellish damnation.
At least the things that I were saying that wasn't okay was to another adult. Right? You have minor allegations, and the first thing we're going to talk about is me saying, Mattie, if you don't call me back, I'm going to show up. Which is something that we've done. If I didn't respond, you just showed up to my house. If you didn't respond, I just showed up to your house. So you're right. This was a very toxic relationship. What else? Answer
Yeah.
the fucking phone, Mattie.
Fucking ads. Don't. I don't care about clipping my games, please. Fuck off.
The fact that you choose to be radio silent after everything I told you. I could always just show up again. Sounds like my best shot at understanding the gravity of the situation. Don't act like you don't know. You must think I'm joking. Oh, this will be fun. See you soon, Mattie. I don't think I ever showed up. I was being really dumb. This was dumb. I should not have been. I should have just let it go. That's why I'm saying I feel embarrassed by this.
Let it go.
It's really dumb. I feel dumb.
Sorry, I have
But
to make
again,
some comedy out of this serious situation. It's just me.
this is after 2 years of dating,
Yep.
and after months, multiple months, 3 to 6 months of life.
So again, maybe not on point, but like after all we see is the date, February 14th, 2023, and the time. I don't remember the time off by heart. And then there is still stuff missing. We don't understand that context, even if it is private messages that didn't need to be shown. I still would have shown them personally. We are still missing context because Mattie never actually gives us context as to like the whole relationship situation, or like the fact that they used to say that in the relationship. Bella is saying that it has been said in the relationship in the past. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Lying about being cheated on, and then like once you were telling, hey, I did cheat on you, you still like were trying to be in my life, coming over. I remember I was on Hinge, and they're like, don't you think it's a little soon to be on Hinge? You fucking cheated on me. But okay, I'm just saying, like, you have allegations of talking to minors, and the first thing you do, which I called, was gonna be to flip it around on me. Okay.
And
Yep.
my physical safety. So yes, in 2021, I was in a toxic.
Let's see, how did I threaten your physical safety? This was to a friend. I said, oh, if you see my cheating ex, can you slap the fuck out of them for me? This was a tiny ass girl that I was joking around with. Clearly it wasn't funny, but okay.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
threatening
reactive
physical safety.
abuse for
Said,
a
Mattie,
fucking
you
reason.
better hope you never see my face again, because I swear you haven't seen crazy yet. You haven't. Go eat a dick and die. This is what people are saying, that I threatened their life. I threatened to kill them because I said go eat a dick and die. Come on, you guys.
That is very obviously a joke. I've said to my friends, go die in a hole in the past, and it was very obviously a joke because, like, you never say something as absurd as go eat a dick and die unless you had full intentions of it being seen as a joke. And if it wasn't seen as a joke, then it wasn't seen as a joke. People need to see that you meant it as a joke. And sure, that doesn't necessarily always say, oh, that meant like, oh, you were right in the situation. Like you shouldn't, like, you still shouldn't have said it. But I've never said it in a tone. I've never said, I hope you die in a hole, in a way that was not jokey.
If you see me at Coachella, run, because we bought Coachella tickets, and then we weren't going together anymore. So like, if you see me there, you better run, because I am coming up to you and we are having a fucking conversation. I said we know it's what you're good at.
See, it wasn't even a threat. This is what I meant by I was zoned out when I mentioned the fact that I was playing GEA when I first watched this video. I was so zoned out that I didn't even remember the fact that she said that Bella said that she wanted to have a conversation rather than harm her. Like, come on.
Because they were actively running. They were like literally like.
I'm very
They
biased in
came
this
to my house.
situation now.
No, dude. Oh my god. The last time we hung out, I hate to admit this. They literally like fucked me in my car, and then like just dipped, and we didn't speak again. And I was losing my mind. I was not in a good place mentally. I just lost the person that I had been with. They were fucking cheating on me. They ghosted me after this. I'm clearly not doing good. This is the moment I had to give my dad my gun, because I didn't trust myself to be safe with it. I'm good now. We have better coping mechanisms now. It's crazy this is online.
So yes, So while I was at an extremely low point in my life in November of 2020,
Still haven't addressed anything. Extremely low point in
Yep.
your life that you caused.
November of 2022,
Bam.
I kissed somebody else.
That's a lie. It wasn't in November. You saw Joe Biden in October, Miss Girl. and you continue. Dude, this is insane. After 3 years, 3 or 4, I don't know how long it's been since the breakup, 3 years.
I mean, the date isn't
Maybe
a
4,
huge
shit.
difference, but that
After
is
4
still a
years,
difference.
you're
There's like a
finally gonna
2-month
admit
difference.
to just kissing some girl in the wrong month? You're finally gonna admit to cheating on me? Thank you, Mattie. Thank you for finally admitting you cheated on me. At
That
least
is
with
a
this
form of
one
cheating.
girl.
That is a form of cheating. If my girlfriend went off and kissed a boy or girl, because she's bi, I would be fucking irate. I would count that as cheating. I would count that any form of physical intimacy, kissing, cheating, holding hands, that kissing, cheating, kissing, further intimacy, which we all know is sex, um, and anything else, I would consider that cheating. Like, I completely agree with Bella here. Like, that is cheating. Also, I'm sorry for continuously comparing my relationship here. My relationship is nothing like this. My relationship isn't toxic, to my knowledge, at all. But hey, I'm just saying, like, in the relationship I'm in, I completely agree with Bella here. Like, the only way I am okay with it is if, like, it's very obviously a, like, joke or a friend thing, which there are jokes and friend things because girls are really close friends with other girls and they, like, they. I don't want to get into my personal life that
Your
much.
details are a little.
There's some of my personal life which I will show, like, I will happily provide here on my channel, but oof, rest of it is kind of like not. The rest of it's kind of just not meant to be out there.
Little wrong, but thank you. Do you want to get to the allegations now?
I was at an extremely low point in my life in November of 2022. I kissed somebody else. But it was not the person from this screenshot, it was not Amara, and it was absolutely not anyone underage. I did eventually end up telling Bella what happened, when it happened, and who it was with. However, the lies that this person is currently spreading about me and my character are absolutely disgusting. They said that in this screen.
What's crazy here is they actually blocked out Olivia Ponton's name.
Bruh.
This is important for later. Remember this. They blocked out Olivia Ponton's name.
Me and my character are absolutely disgusting. They said that in this screenshot, I was 21 having a relationship with somebody who was 17. Me and the person in this screenshot have never had a physically intimate relationship before or after she turned 18. In fact, since
Of course, we know that that wasn't in the actual TikTok. We watched the TikTok. It's why I watched the TikTok beforehand, is because I knew Bella would overlay it with this, because I remember the overlays. And plus, I wanted the full picture, so I wanted to watch it completely unedited and everything from Bella's point of view. So I went into the TikTok platform and watched it myself with you guys earlier in this stream.
Nothing happened between us. I thought we were on good terms, considering she reached out to me in 2023 just to check in and see how I was doing.
Because you
I have
stopped
reached
talking
out to her to let her know that it did sting that she would instigate complete lies about me on the internet, but she never responded.
And she didn't respond to you because Nor didn't lie. You're no better than Nick, you fucking loser. Hold, I need to calm down.
Bella also claimed that in this screenshot, I was 21, providing alcohol to underage people.
The date in the screenshot. Hold on, the date in the screenshot. Again, once again, it is blocked out. You do not see a single date as to when this screenshot was taken or as to when this video was posted. So, I'm going to continue my evidence of the fact that a lot of the information Mattie here shows is cropped. The evidence that Bella shows is cropped in a way where it's specifically meant to block out the name. It blocks out the name because they didn't want to be having their name out there, but they wanted Bella to use the evidence.
Providing alcohol to underage people.
It's exactly how I would do it.
I was not 21 in this screenshot.
Blocking out the name, but continuing with the evidence.
I was 20. This is me at 20. This is me at 21.
Again, this to me means nothing because who's to say you didn't have this hair when you were 21? Who's to say you didn't go into the age of 21 with this hair, and then later on got this hair? Come on!
I also have no idea why Bella is lying that I met Amara when she was 15 years old. This never happened. I also never cheated on Bella with Amara,
Not a lie.
especially not when she was 17.
16.
The proof that
I'm
they
so
have
sorry.
is from a
16
screenshot
years
of me
old.
16.
Really young. I made a
December
mistake
of
saying
2022,
15.
and a
16.
screenshot of Amara in her
You were a
own
grown
red
adult
hoodie from
who could
March of
provide I
2023,
can't.
which is over a month after Bella and I went complete no contact, and when Amara was already 18.
Brother, there's overlap. We already proved it.
This was also not my hoodie. We both owned the same Brandy Melville hoodie. And since I feel the need to
That's not the only proof I had. That was just the most visually stimulating.
Amara and I started dating on August 6th, 2023, and we hard launched on April 12th, 2024.
Hey, that's interesting. Wait a minute. What date was that? What day is that? Is that my birthday?
Oh shit. Oh shit. No, do not go gambling. I swear to fucking God, if any of my viewers go gambling, I will murder you and your mother. Sorry, that is not a serious threat. I am so sorry. I would just like to... hold on. I would just like to formally apologize about that threat. That was not a serious threat at all. I am so sorry that I'm so sorry that I said that. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for saying. I just felt like that was worth saying, is that you guys shouldn't go gambling. Gambling is a bad addiction. Anyways,
Is that my birthday?
you were born in Las Vegas? This bitch. She was born in Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you kidding me? Well, you can learn a lot about someone. 26, you'll be 27 this year. Wow.
Thank you for admitting it.
4. Amara and I are also both very confused why people would try and tell us when we started dating. Now,
Oh, I'm not trying to say that you guys started it. Yeah, I believe women. If Amara says 18, she was 18. I'm saying you're still weird for it. Waiting for somebody to turn 18 is crazy. Especially since people...
Okay, so there is... Okay, hold on. I need to go into... Okay, listen. I will real quickly have that up there, just so then it's there. I myself, again, with the same person that I mentioned dating a 13-year-old as a 16-year-old, I myself have experienced someone saying that they will wait for someone to grow up and be able to give consent just to date them. Which, at that point, they would be 19 and she would be 16. That, my friend, is fucking illegal. A 16 with a 15 or 17-year-old doesn't sound illegal. But a fucking 19 with a 16 or a 16 with a 13 sounds bad. So, my point is proven. Oh wow, I sorry, I just got fucking rid of it. I thought it was just...
were like assuming you guys were dating long before August. What are you talking about, dude? You're really trying to save your career.
how to address the text screenshots. In 2020, I would get on Zooms and FaceTime to play Among Us. I am well aware that Bella has screenshots of text conversations that I had with people in 2020 that I met through these Zooms. But I've never had an intimate conversation with anybody that I met on these calls, especially anyone underage. And I have proof that somebody who screen recorded...
Bro, there was someone 14. Bro, hold on. Going back to the fact that there are screenshots of Mattie saying to a 14-year-old, nearly 15-year-old, that they are going to fuck them up and give them daddy issues. That, my friend, is fucking evidence. That is evidence of exactly going against what Mattie said. See, going through these videos was a good idea because we're getting more evidence as we go through while also seeing these exact videos. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Recorded a conversation we had in 2020. Told Bella that we stopped talking once I.
That's crazy. This is like actually crazy. The fact that you're gonna call, like, you didn't even show the screenshots from this 14-year-old. You just showed this, like, you cut it off. You cut off this one part.
Bruh.
And people, the crazy thing is, people like this has worked. Mattie is more convincing. People have switched up on me. I already expected it. That's why I wanted to make this YouTube video, because I knew it was coming. But that's just crazy that it's like, you can literally be like, I
Fucking
denied
immediate.
it.
Fucking immediately.
It's like, well, they denied it. Not literally like thinking and looking at what they're showing you right now.
Yeah, like,
found out how old.
that's what I do, is I think and look, and that's how I know I'm right about Dream being innocent. But people still just... Also with the Dream cheating at MCC, I believe that Dream did cheat at MCC. The evidence suggests that he cheated at MCC, so meh.
They were. These lies.
It's not really anything important anymore. He's like, come on. Come on. Shut the fuck up.
Are some of the most disgusting things you can say about someone. In my
I don't know, I'm probably gonna fuck you up. You're gonna have daddy issues. Uh-oh, damn, okay. Literally, the messages are right here. These are here, right here. These are the fucking receipts.
My entire life, I have never been physically intimate or tried to be with absolutely anybody underage. The
so
person
crazy
trying
that
to
you're
spread
just lying
lies
and I
about
can
me
just throw
right
up a
now
video
is not a
of it.
trustworthy or credible person. This is somebody who has lied in the past and will
No, not
continue
at
to
all.
lie. And
I was 17, and 17 is a minor. The age of consent in California is 18, by the way. Thank you.
I know that from witnessing very
What have I lied
personal
about?
experiences with them. To anyone
I'm pretty sure like the majority of the US has their age of consent set at 18. The UK has it 16. So, well, I say the UK. I know England has it at 16. I don't know about the rest of the UK. I don't really tend to look into their laws because it's very rare I'm going to live in any other country other than England.
who's been in a
What have I lied
situation
about?
with an abusive ex-partner, you can understand how hard it is to speak up when you feel like your physical safety is in danger.
Now we're doing like, now if you or anybody you know has experience, like, hold on. Yeah, I hope you know that when I kill myself, it's because of you. That wasn't okay to say at all. And you know what?
It was that fucking definition thing, wasn't it, like responsive abuse or something?
I already said that they said the same thing. So like, it was a toxic relationship. There's no denying that.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking throw a book at my fucking PC screen for this shitty ads.
But that's what you're saying. It's like, well, they wanted to die because of me, so clearly they must be lying and not telling the truth.
I strongly urge anyone in a similar situation to reach out and get help. You are not alone. And I cannot express enough how grateful I am to the people who have stuck by me and stuck by
You know what? You're right. If you have experienced something like this, definitely reach out.
my truth during this time. I also can't speak any further on this specific situation because my legal team has gotten involved. Thank you.
Get them involved, Mattie. Get your legal team involved. I already said I would love to show a judge all of these. It's actually crazy how you can blatantly just continue to still call me a liar. I haven't felt like this in so long. I'm okay. I am okay. But I haven't felt like this feeling of like knowing I'm being gaslit, that you're lying to other people, that you're just gonna, this doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good. I'm going to try my best to answer some questions that people had. And again, I'll be answering questions down in the comments if you guys...
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. That's where I'm gonna leave that reaction segment. Instead, I am going to, real quickly, go here. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm typing, and then I will show you it. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't check the comment sections, but this was 22 hours ago, so this is like yesterday. I've officially gotten a cease and desist. I wish I could post it because it's generally so funny. But yeah, you guys, I gotta go quiet on this now. Thank you for the belief and the support. Normal content returning to you. I need to sleep. Bro, take them to fucking court. That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. Oh my fucking god. Bro, a cease and desist. Are you fucking kidding me? A cease and desist. For telling the truth. Bro, that's fucking crazy. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna comment about. Actually, I can't. There's no point. Unless they're gonna. Unless they're gonna not listen to that cease and desist. Um, I can't. I can't put any questions in because it doesn't matter. She won't be able to answer the question. Unless it's by comment. But like, but that's not the way I would want to see my comment responded to. I would want to see it put into a video form. I would like to see everyone's comments be put into a video form as an answer, so then everyone can see her face as she says it. Because seeing something is so important as to actually, like doing stuff like. Okay, well, I guess that's the entire situation then. Um, I'm gonna go onto TikTok again. I'm gonna see if I can find. Let's see if I can find the like any form of like video I missed, or if there's anything I did miss. Oh god. My search browser has stopped working. Oh, come on, man. So glad I'm not streaming that fucking. Okay, hold on. Alright, so here we are. I'm not gonna put audio back on soon. I will, maybe. Okay. Okay. So. Look. Bam, bam, bam. These are TikToks off of the YouTube video. I'm assuming that's before they got the cease and desist.
40-minute video, so I'll give you all a highlight that hopefully, if you actually watch this, you'll understand. Maybe you should.
And we wonder how we got the Epstein files. Oh, where's the fucking like button for that? Oh, I want to like that. Oh, that's fucking crazy, bro. Okay. But that is because she doesn't believe that everyone's gonna go on to YouTube and watch the full 40-minute thing. So, yep. Okay, so there is this TikTok that Jayus posted as a form of update. I will read this out.
Master manipulator and habitual liar too. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
And then the description reads, I feel sick to my stomach. I thought I'd already said my piece, but several girls have reached out with more proof than I know what to do with. Not just 17, some younger, which is a lot to process. How do you know it's real? Because they have Mattie's real phone number. I'm also hearing from some of Mattie's friends that there might be a video coming out soon of them trying to flip this on me, Lamau. I wasn't planning on going further, but if I have to, I will. And I feel like I have to at this point because what the fuck, Westbrook? Mattie Westbrook. This is my full opinion on you and this entire situation. This is my full, hard ass fucking opinion on this entire situation and on what has been going on between you and JS. If you are seeing this, fuck you. I think you're a disgusting human being. I think that it is disgusting that what has been done. That is my opinion. That is the conclusion I myself have come to. You, viewer, are allowed to come to your own conclusion. My conclusion is that Mattie Westbrook, is a disgusting excuse for a human being and should not be supported. You support her if you or them if you feel like that is what you believe. You do that. I have no issue of you believing what you want to believe. I have no issue with that. I just feel like it is necessary for me to say this piece that I do not at all believe anything that Mattie is going to say or has said. The fact that a cease and desist has been sent to Bella, JS, whatever you want to call her, that to me tells me that my opinion on this situation is right. That's what it's telling me, that I'm correct in who I believe. But of course, I could tell you your own thing. I don't know. I don't know how your guys' brain works. So, Mattie, if you are seeing this, to me, you are a disgraceful human being. And JS, if you are seeing this video, please fucking deal over that cease and desist. Take them to court. I would not have an issue of hearing the news that Mattie is going to prison for pedophilia because of everything and every bit of evidence that you have. You were asked to take this out into the public, and you have done so. For that, I congratulate you. Thank you again so much, JS. That is all I can really do is thank JS. It's thank JS for bringing this to everyone's light. Because, again, this is what I wholeheartedly believe. I believe wholeheartedly that is someone, that Mattie is someone who needs to be taken off this platform, of any platform, off of YouTube, Twitch, if they're on Twitch, TikTok, any form of platform that they are on, they need to get taken off of, in my opinion. But that's just me. I'm going to leave this video / stream here. If you have enjoyed watching this, if you're watching on YouTube, if you have enjoyed watching this, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because I'm most likely going to talk about the situation if anything more comes out. If you want to see situations such as Dream, George, Skeppy, and any other dramas that I come across that I feel invested enough to talk about on Twitch and YouTube, I will most likely talk about them at some point. But I will only talk about situations that I feel passionate enough to talk about. Again, I wholeheartedly believe JS. That is my conclusion. Okay, now for the proper outro for the YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're always notified when I do upload and drop a post on YouTube. Again, I was using a decoy account to watch these TikToks, and I was using my proper YouTube account to watch the YouTube video. Once again, I believe Jayus. You believe what you want to believe. Thank you guys again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Also, as of like recording this, it is like 34 past 4, so you know it's like really fucking late at night, and I've still not got any sleep. So I'm just gonna be like awake for the next couple hours because I have YouTube videos to watch on my TV right now. Again, goodbye. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to never miss a video. Twitch viewers, goodbye.